Say hello to all my virtual academy learners and happy new year. Welcome to 2021. We survived 2020 and it stunk. So 2020 gets 2 thumbs way down from me. So welcome to 2021, guys. I'm glad that you're with me. And I want to get straight to what we need to get to, which is our art updates for January 6th. 2021. This video will also contain the activity and lesson as well. So there's not going to be a second video. All right. So I'll get to that in a little bit. So here's our art updates for January 6th, 2021. I just hope that you guys all had a tremendous break. You guys got a chance to relax, get away from the computer, enjoy time with family, the holidays, get out, enjoy the snow, whatever it is that you guys like to enjoy. I hope that you were able to spend time to do it and just step away from the computer for a bit, because you guys have been working very hard. Your teachers have been working insanely hard, and we all need a break from this. So I just hope that you guys had a great break and that your batteries are all recharged and ready to go for basically the second half of school is what we're coming down to here. We only have a few weeks until we're at the halfway point of the school year. So I hope that you guys had a great break, but now we got to get back to it. I want you guys to keep the old projects coming in. A lot of them are coming in still. I like seeing it. I'm marking it down in my grade book. I'm keeping track of the kids who are participating a lot. I still have a lot of kids who haven't turned in one thing. I can't make you do it, but don't be shocked when your grade reflects that as well. Your rainbow in a box. Some of you guys are being very creative with your rainbow in a box. I really like how you did it. Some of you just took the easy way out and you just have the rainbow coming straight down, right into the box. Not overly creative, unfortunately. But some kids really got into it, and I like that. And your 1-point perspectives are looking really, really, really well done. The values and the blending that you're doing are just, it's phenomenal to see how much that you guys have improved from project to project. I know that they can be a little bit tricky, especially when you can't physically see me working on the lesson, like in a classroom setting. But we're doing what we can, and you guys are really doing a great job. You're working very hard, and I do appreciate it a lot. Next thing, I hope that you keep collecting cardboard. I have 2 projects in mind. I need to think about how to make them easier. That's the only problem, is that some of them are a bit tricky, and I want to be able to make sure that they are easy enough for you guys to do. But the one thing that I came across when doing the cardboard was that you have to have some strength to cut it. You can't use like the little kid scissors to do this. I had to use like longer, what I would call like tailor scissors, tailor shears, meant for very sharp scissors, meant for cutting fabrics of all kinds. I had to use those to cut some of the cardboard. So you might have to actually ask for some help at home with this if you're not strong enough to cut through the cardboard to create what I hope to create. So I got 2 projects. I need to figure out which one I want to do, when to do them, and then how to make them easier, because I found that they were not the most easy thing to do. So I might have to give it a try and make it a little bit easier for all of us. But save that cardboard. I've got 2 in mind, so we'll get to that, and I'll let you guys know when that's coming up. Otherwise, there's not a whole lot for the art updates. I'm just glad that we're back, and I really hope that you guys can get some of the old projects in. So now it's time for our new activity, which is time for reflection. And I'm going to be talking about what reflecting in art really means. Now, reflection in general and for art, kind of, they go along together, but reflection is the time when you take time to sit back and think and study about what have you done to get where you are now. Okay, you need to look back on things that have happened in order to realize, what can I do now to either make changes for the better, or are you satisfied with what you've done? And then you want to be able to discuss them as well. Okay, so that's what we're going to do for this week's activity/lesson, which is you're going to spend time in reflection. So what I'm going to have you guys do for the activity is that there are 7 major projects that we did. 7. This doesn't include all the worksheets that we did. And some of these projects were in 2 parts. So you're only worried about the finished end project. So the 7 major projects that we did was the block name project. Remember when we did like the bubble letters of your block name with the kind of like the designs around it. The PA Mondrian value project with the straight lines where you colored in different chunks using value. The roll a landscape, which is just a simple rolling project with a dice, and you got to draw what was on the sheet. The Van Gogh landscape, that's where we did the little crayon dashes. The Day Out with Rufus project, I gave you no example for that, but many of you created a very awesome book cover for that. The 1 point perspective, which is fairly recent as well, with the squares and rectangles that kind of like pop down and make it look like they're popping out at you from that 1 point. And then finally, the rainbow in a box. So we had 7 major projects that we went through. So what I want you guys to do is I would like you to pick one from that list of 7, and I would like you to discuss why you like that one so much. Why did you pick that one as your favorite over the other projects on the list? Okay? So you're only picking one, and you need to discuss it. Now, you have 3 choices about how you can let me know about which one you chose. One choice is that you type it. You type it. I like this project because, and then you explain why. So you can type it as an ad response in Seesaw. All right. The second choice is you can do an audio. You can record your voice saying which one you picked and why. Or the third thing is that you can just record yourself with a video talking into the computer where I can see your face about, which project you like more and why. Now, if you're going to do an audio or video recording, please keep it to 30 seconds or less. I need it to be short because I've got a lot to get through. So it's got to be short. All right. Otherwise, you can type it. Now, when you start deciding which one of these you like and why, well, there's a couple reasons why you might want to choose it. One of them might be A, I really like the end result of that project. I like how it looked when it got done. That could be one reason, that you could think about why that could be better. B, it could be you really like the steps, how to get to the end result. Okay, that can be a second choice. Or C, it challenged you. It gave you a sense of this art project is going to test all my skills in order to be able to do the best job that I can. Now, it might not even be the best looking project in the end. You can just choose a project that really tested your skills or one that you just really like the steps. Now, those are not answers of what I want. I don't want you to say, I like the Van Gogh landscape because I liked how it looked in the end. I want you to think a little bit more deeply than that because I just gave you that answer. Those are things that I want you to think about as you're coming up with this idea, this answer about what you can do. And the answer, because I like it, doesn't count with me. If you answer anything because I like it, I'm going to ask you what part about it did you like? And I want you to use your art knowledge that you have. Maybe it's the color, maybe it's the value. Maybe it's the blending, maybe it's the lines, maybe it's the patterns. There's all sorts of things. Maybe it's the way that you had the shapes, the way that you use the space in the artwork properly. You need to use art terminology in order to have this pass with this guy right here. So don't just go, I like 1 point perspective. Well, why? Because I like it. Ugh. Don't do it. Don't do it. I want a nice explanation. Why did you choose that one? And there's got to be a reason. All of you could probably tell me what your favorite television show is and then give 10 reasons why that's your favorite show. This is no different, guys. Okay? I want you to think about the one project you like more than all the rest and discuss why did you like it. And be honest. Some of you have such great skills, it might be hard for you to pick out. Some of you might be okay, but there was that one project that really stood out for you. There it is. But you need to explain why did you choose that one. And because I like it, because it's cool. Those are not very thought out answers. I want you to dig deep to get a good answer. And it only really needs to be 1 or 2 sentences long. It does not have to be this whole written story about why you chose that one. All right, just get right to the point, keep it simple, but I want you to really think about all these and go, which one did I like more? Okay, so you can either type it out, record your voice, or record a video in Seesaw and make sure you add response in the correct spot for this unit, this activity, so that I can get it. And then I'll mark it down in the grade book. Done. And then we can move on. So, yep, that's this project for the week. I want you to spend time in reflection, look back upon your old projects. Now, in the document, I actually do have the list of the projects as well, if you can't remember them. And then I think I'm going to put a little example of what each of them look like in case if you cannot recall or remember which projects that go with what. So I don't want you to choose, when you look at the projects, I don't want you to look at my examples and go, well, I like Mr. Johnson's. No. Nope. This has to do with your artwork. I just put the little sample picture up there so that you can remember which project that was. So I want you to look back on all your artwork, pick out the one project that you really thought stood out for you, and then explain why did you choose that one. But think about something deep and something that has meaning, and be honest with yourself about which one did you choose and why. All right. So that is the lesson for the week. So I'm hoping to hear from you guys very soon about that, and just get it to me when you can. And then the following week, I'll have another project, but the cardboard one should be coming up soon. I will let you know, but I have two options about what to do. All right. So there's the lesson for the week. Time to reflect and for a little bit of writing and discussion about the projects that we have done up to this point. Okay. So I can't wait to hear from you guys, and just take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and wash your hands, be safe, distance, wear your mask. We're all trying to get out of this stuff. Do your part. I'm doing mine. I'm not going anywhere except for my house and school to do work. That's it. All right. So I need your help. Let's get rid of this virus as soon as we can. Okay. You guys take care of yourselves and take care of each other. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Good luck.